It is 12:35 a.m. on Saturday, August 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st, the last day I have to move and clean the apartment and all that sort of stuff. And I am down to 4 bookshelves. The chair that I usually sit in, this is the guest chair. And like a couple of other odds and ends. Like I have a little end table. I need to bring that over. I have a computer chair. I need to bring that over. So I've got like 4 single trips, if I can even fit the fucking big bookshelves in the car. To fit this chair in the car, I had to bungee cord, like I just had to kind of bungee cord it in, and then the trunk just kind of flapped open. To get the TV over, this was even better. To get the TV over, there was no way it was going in the trunk. And I was like, I gotta get it in the seat. And I put it in there as the best I could, man. But it's a 65-inch TV. My car isn't big enough. Like, there's just no way around it. My car isn't big enough. So, I had the bungee cord, the passenger back door. I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, I imagine that's pretty illegal to some degree. I'm just like, oh. But it's like a quarter of a mile between the 2 apartments. Somebody asked me if the effort was worth not spending the $500 or whatever for the 4 hours of having people move me. Well, first of all, let's run the numbers. With the lady that I called, who said she was going to try and get me in this weekend, didn't happen. She said that for 2 hours, the 2-hour minimum, it was going to be $2-hour minimum I was going to have to pay. And that was $365 or some shit like that. And so I'm like, okay. And now, if I would have had them move everything and just not done any moving myself, just packed everything up and said, all right, I'll move it all, right? The way I figure it and the amount of time it's taken me to move, it would have been, even for 2 people, even if I would have helped, it was going to be like a 6-hour or more, 6 or 7 hour full, you know, moving. Packing up there, driving over here, which would take 5 minutes, and then unloading everything here. Easily, that's at least a 6-hour day. So if 2-hour minimum is $365, that means for the whole shebang-a-bang, I'm paying like over $1,000. I did it all myself. I started moving on Tuesday. I took 2 trips Tuesday, 2 trips Wednesday, 2 trips Thursday. No trips Friday, because it fucking rained all day. And then today, Saturday, I started at 11:30. I ended at, I think it was 8:30, was when I brought over the last load and had finished out, maybe 9:30. 9:30? It was like 9:30 when I finished. So I needed to go to Walmart. And I don't know where the Walmart is around here, but I do know where the Walmart is back in my hometown, a half an hour south. And not only do I know where the Walmart is, but I know where everything I needed is in that Walmart. And I was kind of like, fuck it, I'll just drive back home. So I drove back home and got the bungee cord that I needed. I got an air mattress bed, and I got a can of Ajax, because there's just nothing better for cleaning up an apartment than just a can of Ajax and a rag and some water. So, got all that shit. Came back up here. So that was kind of about an hour and a half ordeal. So you cut that out. So we're at what? 10 hours? So you cut an hour and a half out of that, so we're down to 8.5 hours, right? And then there was about an hour and a half where I couldn't fucking do anything. Because another family was moving in as I'm moving out. I'm doing everything in my car. I wheel shit out with a dolly, I load it all up in my car, I take my car over there, I unload everything, blah blah blah, right? So, I don't have a U-Haul truck. These people had a U-Haul truck. You're supposed to use the back entrance if you have a U-Haul truck. There is a huge strip of land that is paved that you can back a U-Haul truck up to, pretty much all the way to the fucking door if you want to, and you can unload shit through there, and it goes right into the fucking lobby, just like the front door goes right into the lobby, right? Same thing. It's actually easier if you go in the back door because everything's more of a straight shot. The front lobby is kind of a crooked fucking thing. They decided they did not want to do that. They wanted to go through the front door. So they had their fucking truck backed all the way up to the fucking ramp. So I couldn't use the ramp to get down. I would have to like go off into the dirt with the fucking dolly and like pass between bushes and shit like that, and then go down a big bump into the. So I was like, all right, well I guess while they're fucking unloading their truck and everything, then I can't do anything. So I waited about 45 minutes, went and looked, and they were done. Like I just kind of threw a backpack on or whatever, and took that down. I was like, okay, the truck's gone, great. Well, they were loading shit into the elevator. I didn't really pay attention at the time. So I come out with a load of shit on the dolly, and I hit the fucking elevator button, and I'm sitting there waiting. And I can see people down there in the lobby fucking loading shit into the elevator. And I'm like, they've got both elevators either down there, or one's down there, one's up there, or wherever they're unloading at. And I'm like, they just got them pegged open. I'm like, God damn it. So now I'm out there, and I'm like, well, I can either just go back in the apartment and say, fuck it, or I can kind of walk the dolly down the two kind of flights, like the flight of stairs, and then the turn, and then the other flight of stairs, you go down into the lobby. And I'm like, I didn't have anything too nasty on the dolly because I didn't know what the fuck was going to be happening. I didn't know what I was walking into. So thank God I didn't have too much nasty on the dolly, so I just kind of bumped it down the stairs and fucking went out and put it in the car. Then I came back upstairs and I was like, oh, I guess I'll fucking watch more YouTube. I just sat around and watched fucking YouTube for another like 45 minutes, and then they were all finally done with everything, and I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, there was that too. So there was an hour and a half in there. So about 7 hours I spent actually moving. And I mean, it was, you know, it wasn't really a rough day because all, like, the heaviest shit that I own is all my books. I have a lot of books, like novels. I have a lot of textbooks. I have a lot of gaming books. I have a lot of books, and to kind of mitigate the weight, I pack it like half with books and then half with like DVDs, because DVDs weigh practically nothing. So, you know, that's nice, but it's a lot of fucking boxes of books. So, yeah. I have a lot of books. So, like, that shit is really rough, and when that's all you're doing is, like, running 5 trips worth of shit on a dolly that's all really heavy books and shit, and then loading it up into a car and taking it over and undoing that twice in a day, that's, fuck, man, it just kills you. So I was kind of happy that Friday I couldn't really do anything, because I'm like, fuck it, I'll take a day and kind of recuperate. Now I feel pretty good. Like, after doing all this stuff today, I feel pretty good. The only thing that was really difficult was the TV, because it's also so big you can't go through doorways with it. So I would have to fucking pick up the dolly and, like, shuffle sideways through the doors and set it down so I could walk it where I need. Oh, dude, the TV was a fucking mess. But I actually have a funny story with that I'm going to tell you guys later. So, without further ado, I guess you guys want to see the new place? Did I forget to mention? We're at the new set. I mean, it's not really set up yet, but this is the new set. You guys ready to see more? Alright. Alright, so here we are looking out the front door. Right? Here's the fucking front door, right? You come in, right? Here's the dolly. Say hello to Dolly the dolly, right? I'm wearing pants, just so you know. You go in there's the kitchen. See the kitchen? Look, I got a sink. I got shelves, right? They even have like, that one doesn't. That one does. I think this one does. That one does. And I got some stuff in here. Alright, and so, you know, this is the kitchen. Got a microwave. This is not a plug. It looks like a plug. It ain't a plug. I don't even know if you could actually see it. But look, you see how the plug is fucking covered? That is not a plug. I got a microwave. That is not a plug. That is a plug. See that plug? That plug right there? That's a plug. It has a radio plugged into it, even. But that is too big to go there. That is not a plug. Son of a bitch. So I don't know what to do with that. Alright? Advantages over the old place. Already in the kitchen. Right there. That's a fucking dishwasher. You know how long it's been since I've been in an apartment with a dishwasher in it? Fucking look at that. It's a dishwasher. I can get fucking Tide Pods and show you all the wonders of eating them and using them to wash dishes. Got a stove. Alright? Basic stove. Got a fridge. You know? Got stuff on top of the fridge. You know? And then here's like kind of a dining nook, and I have a fan. Advantages over the old place. I have a fan. Right? And all of this fucking room here, this is all additional room that I didn't have in the old place. This is all like extra space that I didn't have in the old place. See, the bonuses are starting to stack up, aren't they? So anyways, these are boxes of books and DVDs. That's all art shit. These are all paintings. Right? This is all more DVDs and books. All of these are DVDs and books. Like these three are gaming systems. One of them is Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and Nintendo 64 and something else. I don't know. Like there's a lot of video games and stuff in here too, but mostly books and DVDs. Yeah, there's where Jesse. Everybody say hi to Jesse. He's still dead. These are all swords and bubble wrap. I got these here. I got all three of the little guys. They're all here. And then, ba-bow, the setup. See, what is the first thing that I do? I set up the computer, the Xbox, the TV, with, you know, of course, Kaylee McEnany. And then, you know, all my fucking crap for that, you know. Got the computer stuff there. And then, you know, I got all of the, you know, fucking other life shit here. You know, stuff that you might need, cigarettes and whatnot. And then, the chair without me in it. And then this is all going to be big bookshelves. The 4 big bookshelves are going to go across here. And then, I don't know, I'll probably set up the storage stand. Yeah, I could probably set it up like there. I don't know, fucking somewhere. Oh yeah, balcony. I got one of those. A balcony. That has a reflection of headphones on them. Yeah. So, another bonus to the old place. And this is bigger. Like this, oof. This area is bigger than the living room area in the old place as well. And the AC is over here. I don't know how much that might affect sound if I forget to turn the AC off, but the AC is over here, and it was like over there before. I mean, this is pretty much the exact same setup I had at the other place, by the way, because I haven't really fucked around with anything yet, so I don't know what I'm actually doing. But it was like right there at the other place. Now it's right here. And it's a better one. I have more options. I can turn it on low if I want to. So, you know, just better all around in this motherfucker. And also the ceiling is taller. You really don't get how much of a difference that makes just in your general like claustrophobia level. Because, like, moving from a place that has really kind of lower, like, maybe 3 or 4 inches lower of a ceiling to this place here where the ceiling's like way up there. Like that's, I don't know, this place is just way more open. I like it. And I like that there's like this little, the little walk-through kitchen with kind of an island here. Like I could fucking do something there. Like that would be neat. Yeah, lots of walls and shit. So anyways, moving on. This is a closet. Coat closet. Junk. More junk. The leftover junk that I didn't throw away. This is another closet with stuff, but I have all my shoes in front of it, so I ain't opening it. It's got stuff in it. I didn't have to turn this on because fan. Alright. There's the bathroom. There's the sink with stuff. You guys, this is what you guys look like to me. This is essentially a representation of me holding what all of you guys look like to me to the mirror to you. You are looking at you to me when I film. Yeah. There's the toilet. There's books. We got a Stephen Bruss book. Jordan Peterson. Spider-Man is still here. And here's my fucking... the shower. Alright, that's where the magic happens. Fan. Light, which I think is broken. It's supposed to be lit up. God damn it. Fucking broken. Yeah, here's the bedroom where the rest of the magic happens. I got junk. There's my closet. For those who wonder how many different shirts I actually have, like legit, now you know. That's all of them. It's all the shirts. My drum. More shirts. Those are old work shirts though. I got an Egyptian sword. More junk. Swords. This is part of just more of the sword collection. That's art and that's collectibles. That's my dresser. That's what's left of my dresser. Stuff. No, these are comic books, mostly. Dirty clothes. The light. The fan. The one end table. The other end table. My new bed. Air mattress. Yeah. It's considerably smaller than the other bed. The other bed was a queen. This is a twin. But, you know, whatever. Fuck it. It's an air mattress. I don't give a shit. And then, yeah. That's the window. I always cover the window. I always cover the window. If any light gets into this room, I won't sleep in this room. So, yeah. That always has to be covered. Look how dark it is. Here. Look how dark it gets. It gets fucking dark. That's what I need. It's the only way I can sleep. If there's any light, I just can't do it. So, yeah. I always have that blanket to put over the window. And that blanket always goes over the window as soon as I move in. Yeah. There's, you know, gum, deodorant and stuff. My remote control for the fan. Pictures of family. There's Grandpa. And other stuff. Yeah. There's the bed. And, yeah, this is the bedroom. This is the boudoir. Yeah. So, again, that's how many shirts I own. What do you think of that? Alright, so, one more funny little anecdotal story. I'm still in mostly black neighborhood. The building that I've moved into has more white people in it. The people across the hall from me are white, so I feel a little bit better about screaming about Trump in case you can hear me through the doorway, because I can hear them through the doorway, so you know, I feel a tad bit better about that shit. But, you know, still mostly black people in the building. And Thursday, when I was moving, this guy was leaving. And he held the door open for me. I said, thanks, you know, no problem. I think I've met every person that lives in this building at this point, just because everybody's coming in and out of this place constantly. Who's driving? It is 12:58 a.m. Is somebody like driving around in the parking lot? Awesome. Alright, so I think I've met everybody at this point. Held the door for them, or they've held the door for me. It's been awesome. Everybody that I've run into in this place has been pretty cool. So that's pretty awesome of a feeling, you know. If you're moving in and out and the neighbors are all nice and respectful, that's awesome. So this guy's leaving, holds the door for me, nice. I said thanks. He said no problem. Went on his way. Oh, black guy, because apparently that matters. And then when he's coming home from wherever it is he went, I'm moving the second load of the day. So he held the door for me again, right? And, you know, at that point it was kind of funny, and I think I was taking in swords at that point. And, so then today, right, I'm moving again, and he's coming out again as I'm carrying shit in. And he holds the door for me again, and he's like, you again? And he's like, man, he's like, every time I'm leaving this place or coming home, here you are, and I'm holding the door for you. And I'm like, well, I appreciate it a lot. And he's like, no problem. And we had a laugh about it, and, you know, I kept moving, and he went on his way. And then I'm bringing in the TV, right? I finally got the TV out of the car. I've got it on the dolly. I've got it covered with the blanket so it's nice and protected and whatnot. And I'm, you know, starting to wheel it in. And I hear a voice off to the side go, all right, man, well, just one more time. I'll hold the door for you. Don't worry, I'll get it. And I look over and it's that dude again. And I start laughing. And he's laughing and he's helping me taking the TV. He can see that it's a giant fucking TV, and, you know, he's helping me with it, and he's seeing me fucking struggle the thing through, and he's holding the door for me all the way up. He held the door for me all the fucking way up here. And, you know, as we're coming into, like, the last passageway before my actual door into the apartment, he goes, yeah, don't worry, man, there's good people out there still. I said, of course there are. Now this is funny, because he makes a comment like that to the random white dude that he has now helped 4 fucking times over 2 days, over the span of 3 days, right? And he just kind of makes that sort of comment. Now he might have been making it just to kind of maybe put me at ease. Who knows, right? It might have just been, he's been thinking about this shit lately. Go figure, right? Whatever it is that made him make the comment, he made the comment. But he's making the comment not to just some person. He's talking to me. So I go, of course there's still good people, man. I'm like, everybody is mostly good. And I said, but you just never hear about that shit on the news. And he goes, right? And I'm like, you don't want to know why? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, because it's fucking boring. You want to know why? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, because it's shit that happens to you every day. Because you're surrounded by good people. The only time you ever see bad people is on the news. Because it's fucking rare. And that's what makes it exciting. And he goes, man, that's exactly some shit like I've been thinking lately. And I'm like, well, you might be thinking along the right lines then. I don't know. But it just seems logical to me. And he's like, well, look, you know, he was like, my apartment's, you know, this one. And he's like, I'm like, well, I'm here. I'm like, my name's Andy. And he said his name. Kevin. His name was Kevin. And shook his hand, even in Corona. Shook his fucking hand. And, yeah. So, you know, it was pretty cool. You know, it was an interesting interaction, I thought. And, yeah, so, who knows? But, yeah, big ups to Kev. Big Kevin. I don't know, it's Kevin. Thanks to that guy, if he ever sees this video, but thanks to him, it really meant a lot. And having the interaction was pretty fun. I like that kind of shit. That kind of shit, like, you know, when people make an effort to reach out to me, that shit always makes me laugh. Because I'm like, I don't really need reassuring. I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I know that people are mostly fucking good. There wasn't one person that snubbed me. I've taken around 15 or so loads. Car loads. I've gone in and out of this building 30, 40 fucking times at this point. Not one person has snubbed me. Nobody's, like, you know, been shitty. Even, like, the teenage kind of, you know, thuggish looking kids, even they all fucking helped. So, you know, dang, I don't know, man. But it just made me laugh. But yeah, so this is Saturday night. I've got like 6 more loads to go, maybe 7 if I can't fit like the stupid end table and the computer chair in the same load. But that would be the only thing that it would be. You know what I mean? So like I've got like 6 or 7 more single or 2 item fucking loads, and then I gotta clean, and then I gotta load up with my fucking cleanings and my vacuum and all that crap, and then that'll be it. I'll be done over there. I can easily get that done tomorrow, easily, and then Monday I just go into the office, go, here's my keys, drop them on the fucking ground, and fucking walk out the door. Scot-free on the 31st. Right? So, yeah. Good shit. It's 1:06 a.m. This is why my doctor said, well, try and like work out. You know, work out a little bit before, you know, bedtime, like an hour or so before bedtime, and get a really good sweat going so you get you tired. And I said, no, dude, because physical activity amps me up. It makes me not want to go to bed. It's 1:06 a.m. I am wide awake. Son of a bitch. All right, it's all done. Everything is unpacked and put away. It is Tuesday. Fuck you. I unpack slowly. Alright, so this is from the front door. Front door. You'll walk in. And here's the kitchen. I had to put the microwave over here. Fucking the only thing I could think of to do with it. Stove. We got stuff in the cabinets. Right? Kind of stuff up there. I got all my magnets back on the fridge. Yeah, the kitchen looks like, we don't look over there, right? Okay, so there's the kitchen, and then you come over here. I still gotta take out the trash. Bathroom. We'll turn on the light in the bathroom. Makes noise. There's you guys again, in my hand, and me. And I put up the kids blowing bubbles with the lady farting. My favorite painting. Spider-Man's still here. Oh, everything's all put away. Alright. Alright. And then we move into the boudoir. Not a lot has changed here. It's just kind of a whole lot more empty. I just took everything out. I still have to hang that up. And I gotta kind of figure out what the fuck I want to do in here. But as it stands right now, this is the bedroom. I don't really have like things, so I don't know. Alright, and then we come over here into the living room. Yay! There you go. That is the set. This is the table. All the stuff I do. It's here. TV. I still have to set up like all the game systems. All the game systems are there and there. Xbox is set up, of course, but all those need set up, and that needs set up, and the PC over there needs set up with the Oculus and everything. That's there. And then we got the balcony, the light, and ye old familiar light. You guys know it so well. And the TV. And then this is all video games. You got Xbox, and you got PlayStation stuff, and then you got fucking Nintendo shit. All video games. You got all my masks and helmets and stuff, and that thingy is cool. And then, of course, the altar to summon Deadpool. Yeah, you need the souls of 4 golden Pokemon, a Deadpool, relic, and Ocarina. I hung up my art, all my Derek Hess art. I finally have hung this shit up. I've never actually hung any of this up before, and finally I did. I need to get it all framed because I smoke, and it's just going to get tar and shit all over it, and they're just going to turn nasty, so I'll probably take them down at some point, but I like having them up. I love my Derek Hess art. And then all this is movies. Movies here. And just junk on top of there, decorate stuff everywhere. And then more movies and more decorative shit. Right? I got my little fight scene going on over here with the superheroes, and it's all kind of mementos and weird shit. And this is all books and stuff. Books and stuff. Somebody asked me in the comments if this up here was Wheel of Time books, and yes, Wheel of Time books. I got more books, mementos that people have sent me and shit, and all that kind of stuff. All my sponsor stuff, can't show you that. Not allowed on YouTube, as far as I know. I hung up all the flags. Alright, like you can see that they're all hung up. You can see the rest of them. I mean, this one is just a giant fucking flag, but I got them all hung up. Yay! All the flags are hung up. All the faiths are represented. We don't look over there. That's just kind of storage. Yeah, that's the kind of the last area of the fucking house. All the computer. And then, yeah. This is all the art stuff. And the other half of the chair for when guests come over. While the other half of the couch is not broken. Dennis's chair. And then boxes that I gotta fucking deal with. And, yeah. We're back into the kitchen. From the other side. So, yeah. Oh, and then I got all my magic cards and stuff there. So, yeah, all in all, it was a fun move. I actually ran into, Kevin again. The last day I was moving. He helped me again. Twice. So, that put him up to 8 times total that man held doors for me as I was either coming in, or as he was either coming in or going out, and I was coming in or going out, or whatever. Fucking, what are you gonna do? Shit's funny. But yeah, so everything's set up now. I feel much more relaxed. Like I was, man, Monday and Tuesday were some tense fucking days because there was like boxes of shit everywhere, and I'm like, I don't like this. And I just started like furiously unpacking stuff, and I'm like, I gotta stop, because it would be like 11 o'clock at night, and I'd be like, well, I can move this stuff around, and I would start moving stuff and unpacking stuff, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed, god damn it, and like, it was pretty bad for a while, but now everything is done. Like everything's done. I mean, the storage area over there, that's just gonna be a storage area over there. Like, what am I gonna do? I can't. I gotta fucking get rid of that art somehow, but I don't want to just throw it away. I want to give it to you guys. But I'm broke. I gotta get to the point where I'm making disposable income again so I can start sending shit to you guys again, but whatever. Anyways, so, yeah. But I like the way it turned out. I love the new place. I think it's fantastic. Hopefully I will be able to really control the heat in the winter, and all will be well with that kind of shit. Hopefully this becomes a place that I can actually like settle and maybe put down some roots for a while, and wouldn't that be wonderful? But, yeah.